I haven't gotten a tattoo in like 2 years, as much as I want to. Yeah, it's really expensive. Um, Also, I don't have any more that I'm like, as of right now, that I'm like, I really want this or something. There's some that I think would be cool and stuff, but none that, like the ones that I have that I was like, I really want these and like they have special meaning or something. Um, but yeah, I have some that I like, but none that really stand out that I feel are like necessary to get. Oh, that's nothing, dude. 150. Man, like each of these on my forearm, one, two, three, is 200 each. So just wait. Yeah, 250 still. I'm still at 600 with just those. Not to mention the other ones I have, which are much bigger. Yeah. Yeah, I want to finish the half sleeve like these spots and stuff. And like in here. I have ideas and I kind of know what I want, but it's definitely not like a priority right now. Um, I try and keep like to like one thing that I spend my money on outside of like necessities at a time. And plus, I'm moving soon, which I still need to figure out. I have no idea how I'm gonna move all my stuff and my car. But that's like pretty expensive, and plus I have to buy. Luckily, I don't have to buy that much furniture, but I'm definitely gonna have to buy probably like another bookshelf. I think that's about it, but like obviously the process of moving is gonna be pain and expensive because I have to get movers too, just to help me load and unload stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I went with left. Um, I just like, as weird as this sounds, I like wanted to keep tattoos to like one arm or the other. I ended up going with my left, but I don't think I'll ever get any tattoos on my right. Just to like, again, it sounds weird, but like keeping an arm tattoo-less. I don't know. Yeah, moving. I'm not looking forward to that. I really need to get on it though and get that stuff figured out. I got approved for my apartment today. I actually ended up getting a new one because the one that I was previously approved for, like, I started seeing some bad reviews, and the people that were helping me basically just like fell off the face of the earth, and like the service was terrible. So I ended up switching who I wanted to go with, or what complex I wanted to go with, and I just got approved today for that one. So now I have about a month to get all my stuff situated, and I really need to start packing too, and giving stuff away and throwing stuff out. That'd be awesome if you just put like all your belongings in your pocket and then just drive there. Somebody ever invents that, maybe in like 1,000 years, then man, they're gonna make bank. Trying to bold the name of the book and the album. I mean, it kind of depends what you're using to do it. This seems like a hosted thing. Is it like straight, like are you coding it, or is this in like a CMS or something? Oh. Well, then just inline on each of those, you can put a bold class or something. You just have to say the font weight that you want, or yeah, font weight bold, or like font weight 700. In tachyons, it would just be the class of B or FW7. I just realized I'm doing this wrong. So you'd separate the name. Yeah, you could do that. Just put line break here. It's open bracket BR slash close bracket, wherever you want the line break. Like this. have to edit as HTML in here. There. And that'll work. And then you can do the same thing here, or you can just set a width on this so that it changes as you go smaller, like a percentage width. I'd also make these opacity of white instead of like the gray, because you can't really see it too well. All right. This takes a little bit longer because I know what I want to make, but I need to make the grid first because I want to do an isometric illustration. So this is the way that I like to do it. It's probably a faster way, but I've just always done it like this. Something's wrong there. Oh my god, this hurts my eyes now. Oh, it's because I forgot to get this. Yeah, no problem. Qbert. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. It probably has to do with isometric stuff though, I'm guessing. Why is this like not going well this time? Come on. I forget how I usually do this. I haven't done it for a bit. But we're gonna turn these to guides in a second. I probably won't even need all this, but just in case. All right, so, oh,
VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items on the screen.
Whoops, no thank you, pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, I'll look in a little bit. I want to get started on this. It's already 8. Okay. I want to change the color of these guides because it's the same color as the smart guides. There we go. So we're gonna go for a laptop. And then hopefully some kind of isometric heart. Hey Vetrix, what's up? I feel like we're in Minecraft, because I'm making clouds right now. Looks like Minecraft clouds. Yeah, man, it just comes with practice. I used to, I mean, everybody started from somewhere. Nobody knows it when they're born. It just takes patience and stuff. Well, at least you can use Flexbox. I hate Flexbox. Should see Libtra stuff because I have to do all of it in Flexbox pretty much. It's a nightmare. Yeah, like I can do widths and floats all day, but when it comes to doing Flexbox, it's awful. It's kind of like the standard now. So with all the screen sizes we have, that's kind of like your best option. Yeah, me too, but it's just, like I said, it's just like the standard nowadays, unfortunately. Because it's like really hard to anticipate all the screen sizes we have to think about. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I like it. Oh, I also, did I do this right? I also looked at Ghost for the stuff we were working on yesterday, and I think I was able to figure it out for the most part. I will have control over pretty much all the design, but I had to basically make it so that it's starting from scratch, which is fine, but it's just going to take a little bit longer to get up and running. But it's a lot better than what I was going to do, and I'll have the CMS so that it's a lot easier to maintain in the long run. And I had some good ideas of what I want to do. I'm thinking about maybe doing some videos too, like reviews on YouTube and whatnot. I thought that would be a good idea. Yeah, the CMS Ghost. Yeah, some people love Flexbox. It's just I've always used widths, and I never really had to get used to Flexbox until now, because we don't need it at work, because we have a mobile app, and we don't really support. I mean, it still works on mobile in the browser, but since we have private customers, it doesn't. That's like not really something we support, and we make our customers use the mobile app. Oh, for the blogging stuff. I think I got it. It's just a little bit of an investment to get it, but we don't even have the design yet. So I think it's just because I don't have the design. It's like I don't really know where to start. But once we get the design done, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think, at least. Relatively, yeah. The thing is, I'm gonna have to build it in something that I've never used before. I mean, it's basically HTML, except you use these things called handlebars, which I've only used one time when I was setting up an email template at work. Oh, these are a little bit off. Whatever. But yeah, I can't, from my knowledge, I can't use React, which is fine. I need to figure out a way to reuse components, because I can do it for pages easily, because that's kind of what Ghost sets up for you, and you can customize the style of the page, and the elements. But the thing is, when like for the shop section, I basically have to do that from scratch, and I don't really know a way that I can do that with the current setup they have, which isn't a big deal. I can copy and paste and just have a couple of them, but it would be nice to be able to get those to work like components do. Yeah. Yeah, handlebars, like it makes sense, but I need to have some more practice with it. Like it's basically, I'll just put it like this. It's kind of the same as like dynamic data for variables. Like you say where you want the title and stuff, and they have like preset things that work with handlebars in Ghost, which makes it easy. But yeah, I wish there was an easier way for me to use components. I'm sure there's a way. I just need to figure it out. Yeah, I had a little bit of downtime at work today, so that's what I was looking over to make sure I felt comfortable with it, for when we stream that tomorrow. We definitely won't get into that tomorrow, I don't think, because we still need branding and then design work. I don't know, kind of depends how much I can do off of stream outside of LiveTrust stuff, but we may not even get to it by the time I move. But we'll see. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but if it's not too easy to configure, honestly, don't think I want to put the time into it, but I'll definitely look into it. Oh. Yeah, like I said, it's really not too bad. I just need to figure out how to use the way that they do components, because they have like pages and stuff, but if I could take one of those component or whatever they call it, kind of acts like a component. If I could take that and make a custom one, which again, I'm sure there's a way to do it, and I could do that for like shop items and stuff, like that would be pretty much perfect for what I need. Olive, stop it. Trying to use Ghost to do the app. Do you have a typo in there? Ghosto app. It just went over my head. Oh no, not for Livtra. This is for the... Oh wait, you weren't here yesterday. I just realized that. I'm starting a new project called Games and Grids. Kind of a place for me to do reviews on video games and like consoles and accessories from a design perspective. It's a new project idea that I had. So we were looking at CMSs for me to use, since it's primarily going to be a sort of blog with like a shop on it. So we were just looking at what CMS I could use for it and just discussing that. Alright, Vetrix, see you later, man. So your dog's names? No. There's Olive, Milo, and then my Yorkie that my sister named is Coco. I really don't like the colors on this thing. I'm gonna take off this. Yeah, I'm excited. Sorry, I forgot that you weren't here yesterday. You had no idea what we were talking about. But yeah, I'm kind of... Honestly, I don't really like my website right now. It just feels like everything's all over the place, and I don't really feel like adding more to it at the moment. So for one, I wanted to take a break from that, and then that idea kind of just popped into my head the other day, and I kind of want to go after it since I really like gaming and stuff, and it'll give me an excuse to like do reviews on games, which I kind of always wanted to do, but never really got into it. So I'm hoping to get into that a little bit. We'll see. I need to figure out the colors for this. It's weird coloring scenes or illustrations that have like mechanical and also like nature elements in them. Olive, stop. Kind of depends what I'm doing. For illustration work, I usually go, unless I'm doing shadows. I guess you mean for these. Yeah, usually I do opacity with blacks or a hue of the color I'm using. But in this instance, I'm just doing specific colors. Yeah. I guess I could do that, but I'm not for this time. I'm more so stuck on the content. This just feels like really unfinished right now. Not really sure what to add either. Actually, I guess it would make more sense for the sun to come from here. Are you eating? So why are they doing that? Yeah, it's actually funny because it used to be pretty common when I was first streaming. It's like every time I started, they wanted to make a lot of noise. They've been good the past couple weeks, but today for some reason, I don't know. My dogs try and play when I'm trying to play video games. Since they know I'm sitting there on the couch, they always try and take advantage of that. Although Milo doesn't really play much, he just likes to lay there with you. But Olive loves playing. Where's this from? Oh, it's from here. Doesn't seem right the right color though, anyways. Yeah, it doesn't look right. Can't wait to have my office set up. Still feels incomplete, but I really have no idea what to add. Maybe some app icons, looking things. Come on. But yeah, I can't wait to get my new office set up because I want to be able to set up like my bookshelf and stuff like I've told you guys before, because like I have all my graded cards like right next to me right there. I just hit the mic, sorry. But I want to put them on like stands and stuff so they're like actually displayed instead of sitting in a box and stuff. Oh, on the online one, I haven't played in a bit. I think since the last time we played, actually. I don't know why. I've just been like really busy. I feel like when I was home, I was spending time with my family and stuff, so I didn't really have a chance to play. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to share them and display them somehow, so it's not just me looking at them and then putting them back in a box. I will say, like, having them graded feels so cool than like just having a card. Like, it just brings like a whole other value, literally and also like mentally, to them. Like, I'm so glad I'm collecting them, the supporters, as like graded cards instead of just just the cards, because it just feels way different, and they like stack on each other really cool. You don't have to worry about them getting beat up. You can put them on like a stand and everything. Their value does go up a lot, and it is kind of a pain to get them sent to get graded, but it's a lot of fun. I wish I could send more, because I have a bunch to send, but I have to wait until I move, because if you do like the cheapest shipping for them, it takes like almost a month to get them back from PSA, because they're all the way in California. So like shipping there takes a week. It takes them like 10 days to like grade the card and everything, and then they actually ship it back really fast. I got it in I think like 2 or 3 days. But yeah, I just don't want to risk like me having moved and then not getting them in time, because obviously it's a lot of money that I'd be losing if I did that, or if I lost them. But all of them came back pretty good. I got 4 9s and 11 10s. I sent off 15 cards, which is good. And the ones that were 9s, I believe, there was one that I want to sell. That's a 9, which is kind of a bummer. But the rest of them were supporters, so I don't really care because it's for my personal collection. But like the most expensive card that I had in that set, I actually got in a 10, and it goes for probably around $300 or so. So hopefully, I'm putting a bunch of stuff on eBay this weekend, because I really need to sell a lot of stuff, like Pokemon cards, a lot of my field notes I'm selling. I might sell a device or two and some other stuff, because I really want to get to like the bare minimum of things to transport. Yeah, I would pull them out, but I would have to take out all the bubble wrap and everything. I'll show them at some point on stream though. But yeah, I have like, I think like 100 other cards that I want to grade. Obviously I'm not going to send them all at once, because that would be incredibly expensive, but but that's kind of the plan, to at some point get all of those graded. Most of them I'll be selling, but I do have quite a bit of the supporters that I collect that are in pretty good condition, so probably be sending a mix of those off, so I can like sell some of them as I get the ones that I want to collect graded, to like balance out the money and also make some money back on the cards that I've bought. Wow, it's already 9. This illustration took forever. Although I'm not 100% happy with it, can't take much longer doing this, so we're just gonna go with this. I forgot to change my description. I don't know. It just doesn't feel finished to me. But it'll do. It's fine. That's the challenge of doing these, is like I need to finish them within a reasonable time too. Because I know I could make them better, but with that time crunch, helps me get out more things faster. But obviously that comes with them not being 100% what I want. Luckily I have everything done besides this photo, so it won't take that much longer. I got it done before stream for once. Although I shouldn't say that. It's usually because I'm eating dinner or I have something else to do, not because I'm just being lazy. Okay then. Anybody else see that? Yeah, I think it's because I had to restart. Let's just refresh this. Is it because I scheduled it maybe already? That might be it. Alright. That should be it. I don't really see what else it could be. What? Okay, let's just leave that. Try this again. So confused. I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow. Kind of cool doing these because, like I said, it makes me have to like work faster, and but it's also challenging to like get the imagery to make sense. It's a lot of fun too because like I'm able to make a lot of like connections that you wouldn't normally get. And I'm sure a lot of people, like most people, don't even get the like hidden imagery and stuff. Like this one, I think is kind of creative. But that's like a huge part of illustration for anybody that wants to get into it, is like being able to convey complicated messages and into simple imagery. I know that's what a lot of employers look for, especially in product design or product illustration, because you know most applications nowadays are super complex, and to be able to convey certain ways that an application works can be difficult. So like being able to interpret those complicated messages and bring them into a simple illustration, whether it's like obvious or not, is like a really a huge skill to have if you want to get into illustration. Yeah, yeah, all metaphors and anatomy or analogies, exactly. I wish I could do full-time illustration though. It's so much fun. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Blinked out. Yeah, anatomies. It's cause Julie takes anatomy, or she was. So I just have that word in my head. Yeah, see, I already got all this done, so I'm glad because this illustration took longer than most of them do. So confused about why the medium upload doesn't work though. It's kind of weird. It's probably something on their end maybe. Yeah, this is a picture of some of them that I got graded. Obviously the picture doesn't look super high quality, but these are some of the cards. So I collect like all the ones with the people that are the full card. And as you can see, I got like most of these in 10, besides like these 3 and 9, but everything else is 10. So at a minimum, these are usually around $50 in 10. But for example, like this one, Karen and Delinquent, they're probably around 150 in 10s. I won't be selling those because I'll keep them in my collection, but I just love the full art trainers. And then this one, the full art shaman, I want to sell it, but I think I'm going to keep it for a bit because I feel like that card, it's like a secret rare card, like really, really hard to find. So I feel like it's going to really increase in value. So I think I'm just going to keep it for now at least, and then sell it in like a few years or something. Yeah. Yeah, I really like all of them. Hala is really cool. I mean, I kind of like all of them, to be honest. They're just so cool. They really stand out to me. I love like the Pokemon obviously, but I think these are more unique and cooler. I have like 15 other ones of full art trainers that I need to send in too. I got another one of the Japanese ones of these because these are like really rare, like one-offs that they only made from one set. And only in Japanese. And I got another one of those in a pack. So I need to send that one. Those are like definite 10s though, because Japanese cards are just way better quality than English cards, and they always come 10s. So it's easy to grade those. It's more so the English ones that you need to kind of worry about. Yeah, unfortunately it won't be immediate money from these because most of them are for my collection, like I said. I have Lysander's Trump card. I don't have like the full art Lysander. Lysander's trump card is actually a banned card because it was just like too overpowered. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Yeah, oh my god, I have so many full art trainers in here to send. I just went past like 20. But yeah, this one is Lysander's trump card. It's like a banned card, but I think it's really cool. But yeah, I have a ton in here to send. This is that other Japanese one that I have. It's Team Flare Grunts. They only come, like I said, these full arts only come in that one Japanese set, so it's like really hard to find these. So I got lucky and pulled the ones that I have. But yeah, I have a ton that I like. This whole box is filled with all these cards for grading. And then I have a whole other box that's actually bigger than this one, probably about like that big, full of cards too. So it's gonna be expensive to do all that, but I'll definitely make my money back because, like I said, I probably have like, there's like 15 supporters that I need to send for my collection. And then the rest of them, which is probably around 100, 120, those are all for selling. So I'll be able to make my money back on those. But they're coming out, the next edition that comes out in August, they're coming out with like, I think it's like 6 new full art trainers, which is cool, but also going to be a pain to get. I think what I'm going to do though is just get like one booster box just to open it for fun, and then I'm just going to order one-offs of the other ones because it's going to be really expensive to do it another way. Kind of want to pull up an image of the new ones. They're really cool. If you guys want to look, it's called Burning Shadows. That's what the next one is going to be called, and it comes out August 4th, I think. I'm doing FTP stuff on this side. I'll just put this here so you know, see what I can do, or what I'm doing. That's gonna take a bit. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna take like a minute to upload. I'll actually pull up the cards that I'm talking about really quick. Let me see if I remember the Instagram that has that. They like uploaded a full image of it. Pretty sure I follow. What's her name? Like this. Yeah. I only follow like 5 Pokemon people on here, but they upload like probably like 5 times a day. Transfer incomplete. I have to fix that on the FTP. Let me see though. I could have sworn. Okay, if I can't find it soon, I'm just gonna give up. Yeah, I can't find it, but there's one of them here. It's Olivia, and they're coming out with like 6 full supporters in this one. So I got transfer incomplete. It may have been because there's an interruption in the connection when I was trying to search for that stuff. So let's try this again. Scared to do anything else while it's uploading, so because I'm worried it's gonna get interrupted again. So I'll wait. It says 20 seconds. Transfer incomplete again. That's weird. Maybe. Let me try something. Okay, hopefully this doesn't break it. Just trying to figure out what's going on here. I haven't had this problem before, so I'm a little confused. Okay, it says upload complete. It seems to be working. I think I need to take off that snapshot thing. I forget what it's called. I'm actually gonna do that right now. God, so many node modules. I forget what it's called. It's my package.json though. So we can just remove, yeah, snapshot is I don't need helmet either. So for next time I won't have to worry about that, but everything seems fine now. Just need to schedule this for 22nd at 8:50 a.m. Okay, so that's all done. Tomorrow we'll be working on back on this stuff, games and grids. Probably get into branding tomorrow. Hopefully I remember to get my iPad set up, and we'll do some sketching and move on to wireframing and design and all that probably next week. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.